It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Looking at the Bulls, you look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're in the place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson down low with Gasol. Conley out there with Brooks. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Parker's shot is off.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does the job that time.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. Anderson with the ball. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Puts it up off the inbound, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Dunn misses. Parker against Anderson. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dunn misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes but still get the wrong result.
That one falls coming off Carter's feet.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Over Carter. And another miss by Memphis.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Drops in the layup for 2. And that'll tie this game up.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Outside Jackson. To the middle, here's Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Well, he will on this dunk. I mean, he's saving them for the big moments.
And here we go. It's deflected. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And the Bulls making a change here. Valentine's checked in. Here's Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are uncovered.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. As far as the key factor in this game, he said defense is the focus. He said our shot blocking anchors us inside. It's something we can count on. Of course, the rest of our defensive execution is just as important. We have to be in total lockdown mode defensively tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So their focus, guys, is going to be on defense right away.
And that's always a good philosophy. Don't let an opponent get settled. Try to take them out of their game early.
Well, you know what, guys? One of the things that stand out to me is how well their team communicates on defense. I mean, they function as a unit. That's why defense is a weapon for them. Not what you expect out of him. He was due to cool off a little, I guess. I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out of it.
Dunn passes to Parker. Back to Dunn. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Love the mentality of Dunn. Looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Valentine. Passes to Carter. Here's Dunn. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Dunn's got 6.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Conley against Dunn. Gasol, a screen on Dunn. Conley, the pass to Gasol. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
But Kevin, look at Hoiberg's offense. Wide open, up-tempo. It's no wonder why the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the league last season.
Now here is Carter. Now here's Markkanen. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. Down against Conley. Pass to Gasol. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, Chris, with Hoiberg, we knew this is what we'd be seeing from him after watching his teams in college.
Well, yeah, he likes players who can bring multiple aspects to the table. I mean, he wants to score early in the clock with little false action. He's known to have one of the deeper playbooks in the game.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Well, a step in the right direction. Markkanen must continue to make these kinds of efforts on defense.
And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Garrett Temple has checked in for Brooks. Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, and when you watched the Chicago Bulls last year, you knew they were rebuilding, but they played very hard. You respected that and won some games that surprised people.
Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Carter, and it's good on the assist by Parker. And it's 6 points for Wendell Carter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Grizzlies with another miss. And as for the coach of the Bulls, Hoiberg had his worst record last year, but Chris may have done his best job yet, some people feel.
They turned out to be a surprisingly fun team to watch.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Dunn against Conley. Dunn dishes to Parker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. And Memphis also making a switch. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Green, the screen. Pass to Conley. Over Carter. Gasol trying to free himself up. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Conley's got it all tied up now for Memphis. Dunn kicks to Valentine. Over Temple. Grizzlies with the rebound. No good on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Right side, Portis. Parker against Anderson. Pulls from the top of the key. Parker's shot is off.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
To the paint. Here's Temple. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Good movement there, and the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
And the first time.
And you watch Kyle Henderson out there. They call him slow-mo for how he moves on the court. Just one of those jack-of-all-trades type of players on offense, and wasn't known for his defense, but has put in a lot of work to improve in that area.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter, and Justin Holiday subbed in for Valentine. Caspi, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conley gets the bucket, and it's a 4-point Grizzly lead. And with Anderson, the defense has been a focus for him the last few seasons.
And even though Anderson doesn't get up and down the floor fast, he still has quick hands and feet. Is being asked to guard some of the top forwards in the league for this team and wants players to try and shoot over him so he can use his length. Considers it a win if his assignment takes a jumper and doesn't get around him.
And so here's Memphis. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Temple. And the dunk is always the king of the highlight reel. We know it comes easy if you're 6'10" or bigger, but Chris, there are little guys who can get up there and slam it down hard too.
I'll tell you what, Westbrook absolutely scares me when he dunks the ball, because Westbrook thinks he's 7 foot tall and tries to dunk like it every time. So I love watching him attack the rim. How about Dennis Smith Jr.? His miss in the dunk contest last year was one of the most exciting dunks I've seen in a long time.
It was.
Eric Bledsoe, Terry Rozier. I mean, these guys, they attack the rim fearlessly, and they're going to posterize you if you're a big fella and sleeping on their hops.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the three-point basket by Chicago, stolen by Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
Taken away by Holiday. Here's Parker. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Parker's got his first bucket in this one.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing. You can't lay that pass in there any better.
Over the last few years, JaMychal Green has seen more and more time with the starters.
Well, he's shown he can be a productive finisher for this team. He's a solid rebounder with a good work rate. He needs to improve his defense, as that is a weak spot of his game right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Conley. Inside, Rab, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here are the Bulls now. And Holiday has it in the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Bobby Portis. Parsons checked in for the Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Temple, the pass to Parsons. Back to Temple. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:36 left to play in the first. Here's Markkanen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Conley kicks to Caspi. there's the pass to Rabb. Parsons against Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
55 seconds left to play in the first. There's a good screen. Temple, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back to the door.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Temple, the pass to Rabb. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Holiday. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They double team Conley over to the left wing. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Memphis, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Stolen by Holiday. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. No good there. And Caspi has it in the corner. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Chandler Parsons. Brooks is out there with Conley. Then there's Caspi, and it's Rhea in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Marc Gasol is the more fiery of the Gasol brothers. Pau Gasol says, I sugarcoat things a little more than Marc. He's more emotional, more direct. And Marc said, when a mistake happens on defense, I know you're not concentrating. I don't allow that. He knows controlling his frustration is important. He says, I'm working on it. Guys?
Part of leadership, DA. Thank you. Conley kicks to Brooks. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Conley outside. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got 9. The son of former NBA coach Bernie Bickerstaff, JB got his first head coaching job here in Memphis.
Yeah, I played for his father. Such an intense coach and with a deep playbook. And after Fizdale was fired, JB was named the Grizzlies' interim head coach. Before that, he had been an assistant in Charlotte, Minnesota, Houston. He's a young guy, but he's been around basketball a long time.
Brooks against Holiday. Here's Markkanen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Yeah, of the two teams, they're taking the more makeable shots. Let's see if they can sustain it throughout the game.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Valentine's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Casper.
And that's his fourth foul, and we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Anderson's checked in, stolen by Brooks. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Count that one. He's got 11.
And you could argue this is Conley at his best. The combination of speed and athleticism, just overwhelming.
Markkanen in the corner. He kicks it to Valentine. His three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The turnaround jumper. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Holiday. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
Holiday with the block, and he recovers it, and he recovers it.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Lopez. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
Green, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Outside Conley. Kicks it to Jackson. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. The Bulls leading by 12. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Holiday dishes to Valentine. Over Brooks, trying to get open as Carter. Another one falls for Chicago. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Conley, the pass to Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I like to see them getting the ball down low and then getting a quality shot.
Carter on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Markkanen kicks to Lopez. Dishes it to Valentine. Yep, that one goes.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Denzel Valentine, another tough, high IQ player, Greg, out of Michigan State.
Yeah, 4-year player for the Spartans. He knows how to play the game of basketball and has the versatility to impact the game in a variety of ways.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Robin Lopez. Outside Conley. To the paint. It's rebounded by Portis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Three-pointer. Conley's shot is off.
Look, it hasn't happened yet, but he's got time to find his rhythm. And if he does, they can turn this thing around quick.
Count it. Valentine's got 7 points for the quarter.
And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
Well, if you're his teammate, you love this right now because all you have to do is focus on finishing.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Brooks. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Another shot. He lays it in.
Oh, tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Here's Valentine. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Chris, you talk about basketball IQ, intangibles. Look no further than Denzel Valentine.
Oh, yeah, he's a playmaker, shooter. I mean, one of the silkiest teardrop floaters in the game.
Chicago making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Now here is Conley. 11 points in the game. Green with the ball. Picked up by Portis, and it's Green missing. Chicago leading by 16. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Gasol. What's the status, David?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He won't return to the game, and he may not see the floor for a couple of games afterwards so he can heal up. Kevin, definitely tough news for them.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Here's Portis after Memphis gets the 3. Here's Carter. Passes it to Valentine. Outdone. Shot clock at 5. Outside Holiday. That 3 off the mark.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Taken away by Holiday. Pulls up for 3. Here's Dunn. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
How about Portis, a draft day steal in 2015, the 22nd pick? Now look, he's got size, skill, no fear. He brings the confidence and the toughness that you love to see.
Here at Temple has checked in for Dylan Brooks. Bulls on D. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Temple kicks to Anderson. Pass to Conley. Here's Temple. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Temple's got 7 points. And Bobby Portis suspended, Chris, the first 8 games of last season for his altercation with Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to, take that mistake back. But at the same time, that aggressiveness, when you challenge him the right way, that'll help him on the court.
Now here's Jackson. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Can't connect from short range. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And it's Carter missing. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside Conley. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Doubled by Conley. Here's Holiday. Right wing. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. See, we have a quick tactical question here. As a big, when you're defending the pick and roll, what are the things you're looking to do? How do you handle that?
Okay, I'm going to try to rapid pace this because this is what goes through your mind. What did coach say in shoot around? Wait a minute, who is this? Is this Steph Curry that can dribble, or is this Thompson that loves to take a step back? Or is it a player like Durant that loves to hit you with the step back? Or who's setting the pick? Is it a guy like Thompson that's going to slip? Or is it a guy like Dwight Howard that they can throw it up to? Is it Capella that may slip and go through and you still throw it up to and you can't get back? Who's communicating?
Wow.
Who's on my team in the corner? What shooter's in the corner? Because they can't leave the corner to come help. Do I hedge hard? Do I not hedge hard? Oh no, this is the NBA. It's the greatest players in the world, and even if you do it right, they're going to score anyway. That's kind of what goes through.
That is something else. Some changes for Memphis. Yvonne Rabb comes in for Jackson, and it's Caspian for Anderson. Here's Parker. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 6 points for Parker.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here is Caspi, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there, probably until the third quarter.
Along with the rest of their troubles last year, the Grizzlies had a very hard time stretching the floor.
Yeah, and they were 25th in the league in three-point percentage. And teams did not have to respect them from out beyond the arc. And that made an already pedestrian offense even more sluggish.
It's tipped.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Portis. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Dunn kicks to Portis, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, the pass to Dunn. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
How about the point guard position? A lot like the quarterback. You need a team to put the ball in your hands and trust you to run the show, especially down the stretch. Last season, the Bulls handed Chris Dunn the keys. He seized the opportunity.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. And Dunn, the 5th pick back in 2016, voted by his fellow draftees as the favorite to win Rookie of the Year. But Chris, it took until year 2 in Chicago for him to break through.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this game is all about getting better, finding the right situation. He still has to become a little more efficient as a player, cut down on his turnovers, improve his shot-making abilities a little bit, but he's delivering on his potential as a two-way player.
The Bulls have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight, several misses earlier. Free throw no good for Parker. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside Conley. They set the pick. Here is Caspi, covered by Parker. And Caspi kicks to Conley. No good again that time. The Bulls leading by 15. Out to the wing. Here's Valentine. No good on the triple.
Now look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Conley against Dunn. Conley, the pass to Parsons. In the corner, it's Temple. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Valentine. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Parker leading the charge. Robin Lopez is checked in for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Jabari Parker. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Now Casper. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
During Caspi's career, he has seen his role improve. A dependable scorer who can flat out fill it up, especially from beyond the arc.
And both free throws good for Caspi. Well, of all the troubles the Bulls suffered last season, Chris, rebounding was not one of them.
Would you believe this? I mean, the Bulls have been top 10 in rebounding every year for the last 16 years. And for 3 of those years, they were #1 overall.
For Chicago, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. Good on the second free throw.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Here's Valentine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. So far, he's missed 4 tries at the line, going 3 for 7.
And a tough opening half for him in terms of his free throw shooting.
That one is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 9.
He's known as more steady than flashy, but that was a sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
Parsons on the wing. No one near him. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Dunn kicks to Lopez. Here's Markkanen. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, your assessment of how your team played in that first half?
I thought we came out with a very good mentality on the defensive end, getting steals, led to fast break layups. I thought our pace was good on offense. If we can keep that up, we'll be in good shape.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 15. Kenny, what did you see from them?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Here's Dunn. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now, and down low it's Markkanen and Carter. Levine and Valentine are the wingmen, and it's Dunn in at the point guard. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Back to Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And it's 6 points for Brooks.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Left side, Levine. Over Brooks. Mike Conley with the rebound. Conley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Left side Anderson, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. On defense, Chicago. Conley up top. Dunn covering. Here's Rabb, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Love seeing Conley work the ball over to his teammates. He's so good at setting the table for them.
13 feet away. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Markkanen. And that's 12 points for Wendell Carter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Knocks it loose. Down against Conley. They double-team Conley. Now the pass to Rabb. And here's Anderson for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Anderson's got 5 now.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Levine. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Bulls lead by 14. Conley against Dunn. Jackson, a screen on Dunn. Conley kicks to Jackson. Here's the teardrop. Chicago grabs the miss. Bean passes to Dunn. Got that one up quick. He's got 16.
Decent at catching it in from the mid-range. I mean, it's obvious that Dunn wants to improve his jumper.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
How about Zach LaVine? I mean, signing a big new contract this summer. Listen, that ACL injury he had, that's in the rear view. Obviously a lot riding on his health and return to form, but he's put in the work.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 16. Here's Brooks. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Levine seems to be at full strength. His vertical leap testing even higher, if we can believe that, even higher, Chris, than it did in the pre-draft combine.
He's a hard worker. His scoring efficiency lagged a little bit last season, but he was trying to get his game right after injury. Look, we know his potential as far as scoring that ball.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Jabari Parker. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it.
I'm a big fan of how Markkanen runs the floor. He's got tremendous mobility, and he knows how to create angles for the pass.
Here's Jackson. Markkanen pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Carter, that's good.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Brooks kicks to Rabb. They need this one, and it's good on the way in. Rabb's got 4 points in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 18. Pass to Levine. Over Brooks. Levine can't hit. Memphis has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That will be foul number 5 on him. Jabari Parker's checked in for Chicago. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Green's checked in. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And Levine throws it down.
We need more of this from the Seattle product. Levine must continue to enhance his timing on the defensive end.
The Grizzlies trail by 20. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. There's the pick. Conley for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Parker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. Conley against Dunn. Jackson, it's blocked.
And how about marketing, using his size and reach on defense? Great timing in terms of being able to get up and block shots.
And Greg, you look at Dunn, it can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely. Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
That's tipped. Conley against Dunn. Here's Anderson. Sweet little floater. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Jackson comes over with the double. And the jam by Valentine.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
Yeah, they've come out of the break with an eye toward efficiency. One of the advantages they hold in this game.
Outside Conley. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. Finished off the break. Markkanen's got 13 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. So for the Bulls, Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Portis comes in for Markkanen. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Denzel Valentine. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Jackson. Caspi comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Mike Conley. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
Lopez passes to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Brooks kicks to Caspi. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Caspi's not just a scorer, but an incredible athlete as well who can throw it down with the best of them.
Dunn passes to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Parsons outside. Brooks right side. 18 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Levine's checked in for Chris Dunn. In the corner, it's Levine over Brooks. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Holiday. Levine's got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
There's a good screen. Pass to Caspi. Tipped away. Parker with the steal. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Temple. He's got 9, and the layup is good. He's got 11.
That's the way to attack. Get it into the post and go to work.
The Bulls shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. To the wing right side. Parker drives in, and the dunk by Parker.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Here's Parsons. Floats one. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Chandler Parsons.
Normally Parsons does more of his damage on the perimeter, but here he is punching it inside.
Last year, C-Webb, the Grizzlies really had a hard time getting good looks.
Only 3 teams had a worse field goal percentage. Now, they lost their starting point guard for most of the year, but at some point, someone else has to step up.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Chicago making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Shelvin Max checked in for the Grizzlies. Pass to Payne. Lock at 6. The dish to Lopez. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Conley's checked in. 3 on the clock. Parker. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Chicago making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Justin Holiday. Memphis has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Green dishes to Conley. Over Holiday. Conley's shot is off. Portis kicks to Lopez. Parker outside. Park down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Cameron Payne's checked in for Justin Holiday. And there's 1:45 left in the 3rd quarter. And Temple kicks to Caspi. Nobody near Parsons. No good on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. There's the pass to Portis. Back to Levine. Parker passes to Lopez. Over in the corner, Portis. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. It's good. Payne's got his first 2 points.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Parsons for 3. They get it back. Banked in off the glass. Caspi's got 6.
And Caspi is just a nuisance to guard for many reasons, including his ability to get big down low and come away with the easy bucket.
Lopez kicks to Portis. Passes to Parker. Left side, Levine. Over Temple. Parsons with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup. 16 points for him.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Lopez passes to Levine. Hands it from downtown.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give them much of anything in the first half.
Conley kicks to Parsons. Out to Conley. Here's the three. No good, shot missing. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
It makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Dunn. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. That's the type of injury that won't only keep him out the rest of this game, but what could be a lot more games to come. Not good news at all for this team, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. It's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, they've got Harrison. Chandler Parsons out there with Rab. Then there's Caspi, and it's Selden in at the two guard.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Up again. Here's Rab. Harrison in the corner. Down low. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's Felicio. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them. And just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Pass to Rab. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Omerash, he's checked in for Chicago. Harrison in the corner from outside the arc. The Grizzlies with another miss.
It's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open three like that. You can't lay that pass in there any better.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Caspi, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Levine, and it's Chicago scoring again.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
They set the pick. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. And the Grizzlies get it back. Rab, that's good.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Pass to Ash. Lets it go from 14. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Well, that's a nice look, recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Free throw, no good for Ashik.
And boy, when you think about what the Bulls were in the 90s, Jordan, Pippen, Grant, Rodman, I mean, a group that could suffocate you on both ends.
And here's Anderson. They set the pick. Harrison kicks to Ram. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ashik. Fresh 24 for the Grizzlies. Anderson outside, and there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Anderson passes to Rabb. Felicio with the rebound. And Chris, talking about the Bulls dynasty, some people feel it was the greatest of all time.
That's a tough question. You got Russell, Celtics, Duncan, Spurs, the Lakers, Showtime. Let's include the Warriors of today. I really don't argue about it because, they can't go head-to-head, unfortunately.
And it's time for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Jabari Parker. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer, and the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury.
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Here's Ashik. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Parsons kicks to Harrison. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Payne passes to Hutchison. Ashik against Jackson. To the left wing. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Parsons. Got a hand on it. Here's Valentine. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Poked away and stolen by Payne. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Harrison with the rebound. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Offensive rebound. Yep, it counts. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Yvonne Rabb. Temple comes in for Chandler Parsons. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Wayne Selden. And Mike Conley subbed in for Harrison. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they are hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. That's the end of his night, and he could be out for a while. Not the news you wanted to hear, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. And it's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
Stolen by Markkanen. Stolen by Conley. And it's Green with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Max checked in for Mike Conley. Grizzlies on defense. Three-pointer, Markkanen nailed from three-point land.
You give Markkanen any kind of separation, he'll use it.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Temple, covered by Parker. And Temple kicks to Jackson. And that one goes long. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Levine dishes to Holiday. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Markkanen can't get it to go. Memphis has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Temple, guarded by Levine. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Levine, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Free throw drops for Temple, and Memphis making a change here. Conley's checked in, and both free throws good for Temple. Last season, the Grizzlies' offensive numbers plummeted. One area where they excelled, though, the free throw line.
And shot a very high percentage from the charity stripe. Didn't get there as much as they would have liked, partly because they lack shot creators.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Conley against Holiday. Here's Temple. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. But they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Brooks outside. He kicks it to Jackson. Here's Temple, covered by Parker. Tries again. That one off the back iron and out.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Markkanen, good.
Getting better at realizing when to penetrate. Give Markkanen the lane, and he's happy to take it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, despite finishing with only 27 wins last season, the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the NBA.
Yeah, they were first in field goal attempts, but only 23rd in makes. That's why they were last in field goal percentage. But this is what you get with so many young shooters.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. The Grizzlies also making a change. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Garrett Temple. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Jackson passes to Conley. Outside Jackson. Parsons on the wing. Brooks setting a pick for Parsons. He dishes it to Brooks. And the 3 off target. Chicago's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Such a wide open look. Markkanen's got 11 in the second half.
And the offensive game of Markkanen is great, adding more and more to it over time.
Right side Jackson with the fadeaway. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Rabs checked in for Jackson, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Mike Conley. And it's Memphis on the break. Mack leading the charge, and there's the feed to Green. Fires from 14. Chicago grabs the miss. And with Parsons, it wasn't that long ago he was a top small forward with his scoring and playmaking.
You know, at one time thought to be the ideal small forward, you know, to give you a little bit of everything on the floor, could get to the rim, could stretch it with the perimeter shooting, and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries may have taken away.
Green with a screen for Parsons. Shoots over Markkanen. Parsons' shot is off. The Bulls shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well, a big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, the big thing was if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Holiday with the block. Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Parker.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
To the inside, it's stolen by Mack. Free throw good, Mack. 2 shots. And so he hits both. Payne with it. Lopez outside. Takes the three. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, you guys really got after it tonight. Is this the kind of mentality you want to impose on the other team?
Just as long as I stay aggressive, you know, don't rush the game, don't get outside of my game, but continue to play hard.
Well, you got your teammates looking for you tonight, Jabari. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.